and Teresa Godwin.
Could we have all best puppies in the utility group? All best puppies in the utility group. In ring 2.
We're ready for Andrew to bring it in.
All best puppies in the utility group to ring 2. And all best veterans in the utility group to ring 3. Now please, that is all best puppies in the utility group to ring 2. And all best veterans in the utility group to ring 3.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to day one of Southern Counties 2025. We're ready to start our first group of the evening, which is the utility group. So can I ask our secretary, Mrs. Angela Cavan, to escort in the judge for this afternoon, Mr. Howard Ogden. Mr. Ogden is replacing our scheduled judge, Moa Person, who's been taken unwell. I'm sure we all on the showground wish Moa a speedy recovery. Howard is well known for his Beauview Griffon Bruxellois. He judges extensively, awarding CCs in over 90 breeds, together with Best in Show, and is a policy judge for the utility group. So without further ado, I think we're ready for our breeds. So first in is the Akita, followed by the Boston Terrier, followed by the Chow Chow, the Dalmatian, the Eurasia, the French Bulldog, the German Spitz Klein, followed by the German Spitz Nickel, the Japanese Akita Inu, and the Japanese Shiba Inu. The Japanese Spitz, followed by the Case Hond, and now the Koika Honda, the Lhasa Apso, the miniature Schnauzer, the miniature Poodle, followed by the standard Poodle, and the third of our poodles is the toy Poodle, the Skipper King, the Schnauzer, the Sarpei, Shih Tzu, the Tibetan Spaniel, and the Tibetan Terrier. And from our AV import register, the Korean Jimdo. So Mr. Ogden will go and have a quick look at all his best of breed winners in the utility group, and then start going over the first of our dogs, the Akita. And the first of our breeds in the utility group for Mr. Howard Ogden is the Akita. These were judged by Mr. Marko Mahonen from Finland today with an entry of 10 dogs and his best of breed was a 4-year-old male, number 1333. Feel free to show your appreciation for the Akita number 1333. And next on the table we have the Boston Terrier. Boston Terrier is today judged by Mr. Jeff Horswell, and from an entry of 42 he selected this 2-year-old male, number 1361. Ladies and gentlemen, the Boston Terrier best breed, number 1361. Next on Mr. Alton is the Chow Chow. These were judged today by Mr. Francesco Pichetti, and from an entry of 4 he selected this 1-year-old male, number 1454.
Can you just keep down that way a bit?
Yes,
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Chow Chow, number 1454. Kibo Muskelin took charge of the Dalmatians today, and there are 110 Dalmatians for him. And he found his best breed in this 5-year-old bitch, number 1554. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll show your appreciation for the Dalmatian, number 1554. The Eurasians were judged by Ian Gabriel today. He had an entry of 9, and from that entry he chose this 1-year-old male as the best of breed, number 1573. 1573.
Can you just...
Ladies and gentlemen, the Eurasia best of breed 1573. And back to the table for our best of breed French Bulldog. These were judged by Stephen Bardwell from an entry of 69. He chose this 4-year-old male, 1595. 1595. Please put your hands together for the French Bulldog, number 1595. Back to the table for the German Spitz Klein. These were judged by Ian Gabriel today. From an entry of 11, he selected this 5-year-old male, number 1646, as best of breed, number 1646. Ladies and gentlemen, the German Spitz Klein, 1646. Dr. Gabriel also judged the middle variety of the German Spitz, and from an entry of 8 selected number 1657, which is a male. Please show your appreciation for the German Spitz Nickel, 1657. The Japanese Akita Inu were also judged by Ingero from an entry of 22. The best of breed was this bitch, the 3-year-old bitch, number 1684. 1684. Your Japanese Akita Inu, 1684. On the table we have the Japanese Shiba Inu, number 1689. These were judged today by Mr. Francesco Porchetti, and from an entry of 8, he selected this 6-month-old male. So Japanese Shiba Inu 1689. That's the Japanese Shiba Inu, number 1689. Sticking with the Japanese theme, we have the Japanese Spitz. These were today judged by Barry Day. He had an entry of 33 and selected this 1-year-old male, number 1697 is his best of breed. That's Japanese Spitz, 1697.
Can you? Oh, sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for your best of breed Japanese Spitz, 1697. The Kaisons were judged by Tina Towers from Finland. She had an entry of 34, and for her best of breed she selected this 9-year-old male, number 1742. That's Kaison 1742. Ladies and gentlemen, Kaison 1742. You can put your hands together, guys. Quaker Huns were judged by Mark Makonnen, and from an entry of 19, he selected this 1-year-old male, number 1762. That's Quaker Honda 1762. That's your best of breed Quaker Honda 1762. Annika Ultvik Mo from Sweden judged the last episodes today. She had an entry of 52 dogs, and from an entry of 52 selected this 4-year-old bitch, number 1816. That's the Lhasa Apso best breed number 1816. Dr. Ron James judged the miniature schnauzers today. He had an entry of 42 miniature schnauzers, and from this entry he selected this 1-year-old male, number 1844. I'm sure you all want to show your support for the miniature schnauzer 1844. First of our poodles this afternoon, this is the miniature variety, judged by Mrs. Rose. She had an entry of 47, and from an entry of 47 selected this 2-year-old male, number 1899.
All best of breed winners in the gun dog group, and all best of breed winners in the gun dog group, they make their way to the collecting ring at the end of the main ring. All best of breed winners in the gun dog group.
The miniature poodle, number 1899, ladies and gentlemen. The standard poodles were today judged by Dr. Luca Parihimo from Finland. She had an entry of 45 standards, and from that entry selected her best of breed in this 1-year-old male, number 1947. Ladies and gentlemen, show some support for the standard poodle best of breed, number 1947. Francesco Cacchetti judged the toy poodles. He had an entry of 28 today, and from an entry of 28 selected this 1-year-old male, number 1983 is his best of breed.
I don't know who's commentating. Mike.
Sorry.
Thank you.
I didn't.
That's your toy poodle, number 1983. Marco McConan's had a busy day. He also judged the skipper case here this afternoon. He had an entry of 11, and from that entry he selected this 4-year-old male, number 2007. That's skipper key number 2007. Ladies and gentlemen, your skipper key best agreed 2007. Francesco Cacchetti judged the Schnauzers today. He had an entry of 12, and from an entry of 12 selected this 4-year-old bitch, number 2009, with his best of breed. That's Schnauzer 2009. Ladies and gentlemen, your best of breed Schnauzer 2009. Sarpay today were judged by Marco McConan. He had an entry of 14, and from his entry of 14 selected this 5-year-old male, number 2032. 2032. Sarpay best agreed 2032. Lee Cox judged the Shih Tzus today. From an entry of 44 Shih Tzus even, he selected this 4-year-old bitch, number 2045.
Sharon.
Right, the boy loaded.
That's the best of breed Shih Tzu, number 2045. Dr. Palahimo also judged the Tibetan Spaniels here today. She had an entry of 48 in total, and from an entry of 48 selected this 5-year-old male, number 2082.
Excuse me, please. Excuse me.
That's your Tibetan Spaniel best of breed, number 2082. On the table we have the Tibetan Terrier. There was an entry of 70 for Tina Towlers today, and for an entry of 70 dogs, she selected this 2-year-old male as her best of breed, number 2142. 2142. That's your Tibetan Terrier best of breed, number 2142. And the final dog in the group for Mr. Ogden is from the AV Import Breed Register. These were judged today by Jill Peake. From an entry of 11, she selected this 4-year-old male Korean Dindo as her best.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you in the corner.
I don't think no one's seen that.
Ladies and gentlemen, support your best AV Import Breed Register, the Korean Jindo 2203. So that completes our initial selection of the best of breed winners. I suspect Mr. Howard Ogden will have a quick look at them again before he selects his shortlist. And for further consideration, we have the Boston Terrier, the Dalmatian, the French Bulldog, the German Spitz-Mittel, the Japanese Akita Inu, the Caishon, the Lhasa Apso, the Miniature Schnauzer, and the Shih Tzu, the Tibetan Spaniel and the Tibetan Terrier. Congratulations to all the other winners, and please give them a big round of applause as they leave the ring. Congratulations. So we'll see him move again. There's Boston Terrier 1361. That's Boston Terrier 1361. The final look at the Dalmatian, number 1554. That's the best of breed Dalmatian. Moving again is the French Bulldog, 1595. It's the French Bulldog best of breed, 1595. Again, we see the German Spitz Mittel, 1657. That's the German Spitz Mittel, 1657. The Japanese Akita Inu, number 1684. 1684. Moving against the Caissons, 1742. That's the best of breed Caisson, 1742. Moving again is the best of breed Lhasa Apso. That's number 1816. 1816. Final look at the miniature Schnauzer. That's the miniature Schnauzer best of breed. And that's number 1844. 1844. The Shih Tzu best of breed, number 2045. It's 2045. And a final look at the Tibetan Spaniel. Tibetan Spaniel best of breed is 2082. And finally, the Tibetan Terrier 2142. That's the Tibetan Terrier 2142. Another quick look at his selection, and if he can let us know when he's ready. Can we bring the boards in, please, ladies and gentlemen? Boards are ready. And the utility group of Southern Counties 2025 is the Boston Terrier. That's Boston Terrier number 1361, group winner today. Group 2 is the Tibetan Terrier, 2142. Third goes to the French Bulldog, 1595. And group 4 to the Dalmatian, 1554.